Welcome back. It's now time for the next video in our series of videos regarding the assignments that need to be completed in order to satisfy the course requirements for CLA396. These are the assignments that go into your forums and of course need to be completed by the due dates given to you on the forums. So in a previous video we talked about discussion questions, and now here in the session that's associated with Ovid's work Heroides, which you just heard about in the previous video, we're now going to be discussing the special project that you need to complete regarding Heroides. I would recommend that you pause the video and pull out from assignments on Sakai the document called special project so you can follow it along as I describe it here in the video. So please pause your video and go to special assignments and pull out special project from Sakai. Okay, do you have that? Okay, excellent. So once you have read Heroides through, the 6 assigned letters, you need to conduct some background research on the characters described in the 6 letters. And just to review them again, these 6 characters are Penelope, Deianira, Phaedra, Ariadne, Medea, Dido. Make sure you review the video on Roman literature aspect of Heroides to be sure you know the stories well enough to be able to discuss them intelligently in your forum assignment. So you're going to do some research on those stories as to what else you know about them besides what is described about these women in the letters that you're reading for this week. And then the actual questions that you need to answer are given to you on the document. You should think a lot about the tradition of the love letter, especially as connected with Hellenistic times. You don't need to obviously know that in too much specific detail, but try to get a sense of where you can spot in the letters how Ovid basically twists the tradition around of the love letter in order to have the woman basically talk down the men who have in some way treated them very badly in a very unheroic and unchivalrous way. So make sure you get some understanding of that before you begin. And you can say that in a way, these poems do represent typical love letters in the way that you can have, in fact, real love letters that could be acrimonious depending on the context. The question is whether, in fact, you think that these fit that category or whether, in fact, Ovid is distorting them considerably in order to give the women the voice that he thinks they're entitled to. So, okay, so there's your questions, basically having to do with in what way do you believe that Ovid might be distorting the original myth of the women in order to present these myths from their point of view? In what way do you think Ovid can be conceived as, if at all, as a feminist writer? Is he really genuinely interested in giving the women a step up by presenting the story this way? Or do you think maybe he's mocking them? Is he actually trying to blame them? Is he trying to show them up as in some way deserving of what's happened to them? So that's you want to think about. And then there's the question of, again, about the love letter tradition. When you're all finished answering these questions, as you always are expected to do, post the answers on the forum for the special project. And then again, don't forget to go back and review the other entries from the other students and select at least one, maybe more than one, of those entries to answer in order to satisfy your attendance requirement. Okay, and so that's the special project for Heroides, and future videos will discuss the project associated with Ovid's Metamorphoses, and then at the end of the course, the video of choice. Okay, and we'll see you next video.